NCERT, okay, for the human reproduction chapter. So what we have to do, we have to focus, like these are the multiple choice question as well as the short and the long questions. So first of all we will focus on the short multiple choice questions. So what it is there, so let us discuss about these. The first question is here, choose the incorrect statement. We have to choose the wrong one. Okay, so here they are saying that birds and the mammals are showing the internal fertilization. That's absolutely correct, because the reason is internal fertilization means birds and mammals both are on the land in the dry environment, and in the dry environment we have seen they will, the organism which are actually surviving on the land, they will show the internal fertilization. Okay, because on the dry environment, in the dry environment sperm cannot fertilize, cannot survive. Okay, so this is correct. Second is colostrum. Colostrum means we have seen the initial milk which the mother is producing after the parturition. In that antibodies and the nutrients are present. That is also correct. Which antibody? It was actually IgA, right? So this is also correct. Third is saying polyspermy is prevented by the chemical changes. It was not the chemical, it was because of the action potential actually. It was because of the action potential which was started into the egg cell as the sperm was entering. Because of that the action potential was started, and it was actually the electrical changes. It was an electrical change. So because of that the third option would be incorrect, and this would be our answer, right, because it is asked into the question. So fourth is, in the human female implantation occur almost the 7th day. That is absolutely right. So this would also be not the answer. Then the second question is the identify the wrong, it is actually misprinted, it should be the correct one. It is the correct statement. We have to find out the correct statement. In the first one, high level of the estrogen triggers to the ovulatory surge. It was actually because of the LH hormone, and because of that LH surge was occur, and it was causing the ovulation. Egg was releasing outside from the giraffin follicle. So because of that this is incorrect, because of actually the estrogen. It should be LH. Second is it is oogonia. So oogonian cells start to proliferate and give rise to the functional ova in the regular cycle from the puberty onwards. We have seen it was started at the embryonic stage, and on the another side we can see it is not the functional at the embryonic stage. Functional was at the puberty, but it was not proliferated and started at the puberty. It was started at the embryonic stage. Because of that this is also incorrect. Third is, a sperm released from the seminiferous tubule are poorly motile and the non-motile. It was not poorly motile, it was little bit motile but not that much matured. So it is also incorrect. Fourth is, the progesterone level is high during the post-ovulatory phase, which was actually the luteal phase. It was the luteal phase. Okay, so in the luteal phase we have seen the progesterone high. In the luteal phase corpus luteum was there, and from the corpus luteum progesterone hormone was secreted. It was causes the endometrium to maintain, endometrium membrane to maintain. Okay, so because of that the fourth one would be the correct one, right? The third one is, spot the odd one out from the following structure with reference to the male reproductive system. Ratty testes, epididymis, vasa efferentia, they all are the male reproductive system part. Male reproductive system. And even in the male reproductive system we have seen this is the accessory duct. These are the accessory duct, right? And isthmus is the part of the accessory duct into the female. It is the accessory duct but not in the male, into the female, right? So this would be the answer. And the fourth one is, seminal plasma, which is the fluid part of the semen, is contributed by what? It was from the seminal vesicle, prostate and urethra. Urethra was not there. Okay, bulbourethral was there. So these three means first, second and fourth was actually the accessory glands. It was the accessory gland from which the seminal plasma or the seminal fluid was synthesized. So you will go with the second option. Next is the spermiation. Is what? Spermiation is the process of release of the sperm from the seminiferous tubule. These are the accessory gland, this is the accessory duct. Okay, so in the seminiferous tubule only the spermation was occur. Means from the seminiferous tubule sperm was going to the Sertoli cells to get the nutrition, and into the Sertoli cells it will get the nutrition and it will release the spermatids, and from the spermatids spermatozoa was synthesizing. Right. So first one. Next is the mature Graafian follicle cell is generally present in the ovary of a healthy human female around the set of which days. Means the in the menstrual cycle we have seen 10 to 17th day. Okay, and especially from 14th day we have seen the ovulation period. Right, on the 14th day we have seen the ovulation period. So here they are asking actually that only, that mature Graafian follicle is generally present in the ovary of a healthy human female at what days. So the ovulation is from the healthy or mature Graafian follicle, right? So it was actually on the in between the 10 to 17 days or the 11 to 17 days, but the 8th day cannot be the answer, 23rd day cannot possible, 28th day would be, which would be the menstrual day cycle. Okay, so we will go with the second one. Then acrosomal reaction of the sperm occurs due to what? Acrosomal reaction was occur because of what? We have seen acrosomal reaction actually it was in the contact with the zona pellucida of the ova. So if the acrosomal reaction, it is actually because of the fertilizing protein, right? So that we have seen, and the secretion from the acrosome. In the acrosome part of the sperm there was some hydrolytic enzymes which was causing the degradation of the oocyte membranes, and it was helping of entry of the complete sperm into the cytoplasm of the ovum. Okay, so this is the correct one. Reaction of the uterine environment, no. Reaction within the epididymal, no. Androgen produced into the uterus, not in the uterus, into the ovum only. Okay, so we will go with the first one. Next is which one of the following is not a male accessory gland? Male accessory gland is not there. Seminal vesicle they are asking. Okay, so male seminal vesicle we have seen. Okay, prostate and bulbourethral, these three just now as I told you in the previous question also, these three we have seen. But the ampulla is the region where the fertilization takes place. Fertilization was taking place, and it is into the female reproductive system. Right, so we will go with the first one because they are asking not a part of the male accessory gland. Then question number 9 is the immature male germ cells undergoes the division to produce the sperm by the process of the spermatogenesis. So choose the correct one with the reference of the above. Right, so here spermatogonia have the 46 chromosome and always undergo the meiotic division. They was giving the mitotic division, not the meiotic. So it is incorrect. Primary spermatocyte was showing the mitotic division, incorrect. Secondary spermatocytes have 23 chromosome. Secondary spermatocyte was having the 23 chromosome, okay, and undergoes the second meiotic division, that is okay. And spermatozoa are transformed into the spermatids. Spermatozoa was not transformed, actually spermatids was transformed into the spermatozoa. Okay, so this would be also incorrect. So we will go with the third one. Now the next is match between the following represent the part of the sperm and their function and choose the correct option. Head is what? Head, middle piece, acrosome and the tail. Head is having what? It is having the genetic material. Right? Head is having the genetic material. So A should be matched with the fourth one. And energy was actually into the middle piece because of the mitochondria. Okay, so B should be the third one, energy, because of what? Because of the mitochondria. Okay, and the tail part is actually motility, for the motility because of the flagella present into it. And the acrosome area is having the enzyme which are hydrolytic, which will degrade the egg membranes. So A4B3 here in the second option. Okay, I hope these 10 question is completely clear to you all. Remaining we will see into the next video. Okay, remaining questions with some other related questions from the NCERT exemplar we will do into the next